beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for January 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your personal details and I'll never ask you for your credit card details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on, my beautiful Gemini. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly. So please be mindful, there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, so Venus is in retrograde until the 29th of January 2022. What does this mean for twin flame connections? Well, it is a time of nostalgia. When we think back to our twin, we feel very connected and drawn to sort of reach out to them. So expect sort of return energy. You may feel a little bit more in your head and your heart about your twin. It's only natural, but let's see what's going on in your individual twin flame connection. Also, please make sure you are in a twin flame connection. If you don't know what that is, please look it up online before you commit yourself to this reading. It tends to be quite long and detailed, but just sort of a really basic recap on what twin flame is for those of you that don't already know. It often involves 2 people who are very similar in their energetic energy. They meet each other. It is quite how can I put that? It is quite a shocking and beautiful discovery to meet someone with that amount of depth and intense passion. It is a relationship that is otherworldly. You kind of know instinctively that you've met your twin, and you sort of show a mirror up towards each other, and it triggers you both into things that are within yourself that you are avoiding or you don't want to sort of look at this time. They said I'm not finished, so I'm just going to take these out for you. Okay, they want me to go one more. I can see why. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Also, it makes one party the runner and one the chaser. So sometimes there can be 2 runners, okay? But basically it means one party is willing to surrender to the union. They feel with all of their soul that they've met their counterpart, their divine counterpart, and the other one, the runner, knows that they've met their counterpart, but the intense feelings are overwhelming. So they feel they have to run away from it because it means they have to process parts of themselves that they've felt were off limits or they didn't want to go to. Because you know, twin flame teaches us about ourselves. Think of 2 magnets. Both of them are very alike in polarity. Okay, so when you got 2 magnets that are similar, they sort of attract each other, but they also repel. So there is that sort of push and pull energy where they never quite meet in the middle because they're so alike. But then they remain separate. That is the twin flame journey. There must be a separation period. So both parties spiritually align elsewhere. They evolve and they change their polarities. They change the way that they view themselves and love themselves fully. And once those polarities have changed, we've got a match. Okay, I like to explain twin flame energy like that. Very complex twin flame energy I'm picking up on at the moment. The first pile is your pile, the second is your person's, and the third unified energy is both of your sort of energy and how you can transmute an outcome. But you got romantic offer, okay? Oh. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Your person has got ghosting. So I just want you to be aware that whilst this person comes on in and out, I mean, there's a blockage here. Each twin flame, they seem to be getting a sailor's knot, which means there is some sort of blockage here. So they're still in the running phase. I have to give it to you like that. We've also got letter in a bottle and we've got fish. So that is about paying attention to your dreams, but it's also a message coming from this person. So expect to hear from this person, but still they're in that energy of coming on in very, very strong, you know, reaching out towards you, but not quite being ready to plant roots with twin flame energy. So let us see a little bit more, and then we'll discuss each card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this twin flame journey? We have the Hierophant. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like this is, of course, a destined relationship. You know that you have met your twin. It is a very difficult journey to take. Okay, not everybody can take the journey because the separation period is so painful, especially for the chaser. But what people don't realize is if you're the one who knows that you've met your twin, you really want to surrender to the union and be vulnerable and open with this person, and that's exactly what you've been, and that person has rejected the advances or rejected the relationship in some way because they're avoiding their own feelings or they find it difficult. And by the way, I'm not here to blame anybody. I'm not here to sort of say you did that, they did this. I'm sort of here to understand the energy from both sides so that I can transmute an outcome, okay? But if we cannot sort of spiritually evolve in a timeline that is acceptable to us, because nobody should wait for anybody, then people discard the twin flame journey. I would say as soon as you focus on yourself, my beautiful Gemini, and not on your twin connection, that means you actually take your energetic sort of awareness away from them. They feel you pulling back. And what happens is as soon as one takes a step back, the other one advances forward. So you change the roles. You become the runner, they become the chaser. It's not a game, it's about energy, okay? If you think about energy, everything is like push and pull energy until the energetic exchange changes and you've got a match. So you've got romantic offer. Okay, so there's a rose there, and you know there's a ring in that rose, and it says here, expect a romantic gesture that could surprise you, perhaps an engagement or taking things to the next level. Celebrate your union, but your person is ghosting. Okay, so this person's coming on in strong with messages of really wanting to settle down. This person wants to evolve with you. They know that you're their twin. They know they are learning because they got a Hierophant card. So they're learning about commitment, but there's still some blockages that they're not quite over. So again, I don't condone anyone waiting for twin flame energy. It'll always be in divine timing. Okay. But I would expect this person, if they haven't reached out already towards you, especially around about the cusp of the new year, because I felt twins connecting to each other on that new year period. If you haven't had a message from this person, Venus is in retrograde until the 29th of January. But this person will reach out towards you, okay? So I feel like you are going to be surprised, but I would say forewarned is forearmed. They're still in a ghosting energy. And you have to wonder or ask yourself the bigger question, is it worth it to really invest in this relationship at this time? Because instinctively, deep down, my beautiful Gemini, we mirror each other. We are twins, okay? You know that more than most signs because you're a sign of duality. So I feel like you can feel that they're not quite ready there yet, but you know that they want to take a step in the right direction. So please safeguard your wonderful energy, of course. We do have Hermit Crab. So basically the Hermit energy is introspection, enlightenment, and you've got the Star energy as well. So you are gaining a lot of enlightenment. You see this person. Okay, you see them inside and out, and that's what they don't particularly like, to be exposed. They don't like their emotions to be exposed. And because you can see through them, you see their ulterior motives, for example, before they even think them, because you are part of the same energy, it really makes them feel quite disconcerted, a little bit off kilter, because they've not experienced a relationship like this. There's only one twin connection, okay? And this person knows that there's something different. They're learning. We will clarify their energy a little bit more, but it says resourcefulness, adaptability. So you are adapting in the separation period. You're learning to protect yourself. That's the Hermit energy. But of course, the Hermit Crab, crabs, they are very defensive. And it's almost like finding another way. Crabs tend to not go forward, they step to the side, you know. So I feel like you recognize this separation period is a detour. It is meant to happen. The twin flame separation is well known, very painful, but it is a back and forth energy that sometimes drives you nuts, makes you feel like you're insane, and makes you question if this is your twin flame. You may have even asked, is there such a thing as a twin flame energy? But you know deep down that there's no other connection like this one with your twin. Okay, so the hermit crab indicates that you are being honest with yourself, being open with yourself. There's nothing worse, especially at the beginning of a twin flame connection. We get lost in the idea of love. We get all wrapped up in those wonderful feelings of passion, intensity, you know, and falling in love. You know, they always say, and my guides have said it quite a lot, especially last year, when true love walks in, common sense walks out. Okay, so I feel like sometimes, especially in that honeymoon period that we all call it, the first couple of months, you know, we tend to see the red flags, but ignore the red flags, okay? But I feel like you are becoming aware of the pattern. You know what's going on. You know this person. You know their moves. You can feel even when they're about to reach out to you. You just know, okay? So this hermit crab, I feel like you're focusing on your career because the card is of resourcefulness, adaptability. You're trying to find a new focus elsewhere, trying to keep your mind off this person as much as you can. But as soon as you take a step back, as soon as you try to put your focus elsewhere, because the star energy is about new focus, it is about being inspired to look in another direction or enter a new phase of life and heal. Okay, so whilst you're trying to do that from the last time that you either came together and separated, you know, just when you feel like you're getting some sort of control of your emotions, you get a love offer from this person. They reach out because they don't truly want to let go of the connection, but they can't understand the connection. Okay, so you've got someone who's really emotionally avoidant. They get all tied up in knots. It's too intense for them. Now, of course, again, that's not a get out of jail free card for that person, but you know, none of us come to this lifetime with a manual of how to do life or how to understand others, let alone ourselves. We're just trying to intuitively find our way through life in general. So with the star energy, I feel like you are trying to be hopeful, you're trying to see the light, but also you are trying to remain peaceful. You're trying to protect your wonderful emotions because this person got in deep. And I do feel there have been real moments here of despair, confusion. It's almost like they tell me one thing, but they do another thing. So just be mindful as well. Go through a checklist or something online to see, you know, make sure you're in a twin flame connection. Anyone who displays narcissistic behavior, anything that is truly sort of really nasty behavior, that is not a twin. That is a damaging false flame energy. So just make sure. But of course, we're all humans. There's a very fine divide. Sometimes we say things that we don't mean to hurt another person. Sometimes we say things we do mean to hurt other people in order to get a reaction. None of us are saints. Some people, you know, I've been there myself. And I've been the victim of a very callous person in the past who I realized later on was a narcissist, etc., etc. So I've been very, very damaged from very young age. And I recognized all the red flags, but I thought it was, you know, a soulmate. I didn't understand what soulmates, the difference between soulmates, twin flames, karmics, and I started to do my due diligence, and I recognized that, you know, I even recognized within me that even in the midst of someone I absolutely loved and wanted to be with my whole life, when we argued, and it was an intense one, not just something that was, you know, about who ate the last bar chocolate or whatever, you know, we say things sometimes, especially when we're not getting a reaction from the other person, in order to wound, so that they show us some sort of fight for the relationship. We don't do it sometimes subconsciously. We have to be aware, though, of the people who do it subconsciously. So just, you know, it's a very fine line. Humans are very complex, and anything that you feel makes you, you know, feel lesser than you truly deserve and desire, you know, it's always best to protect your wonderful energy. But the star says you're in that healing mode, but also I feel like you're inspired to look forward in order to perhaps even think about opening up to new energy. You may not have wanted to, but the hermit energy, the hermit tends to go into their own shell or into their own cave when they're fed up, with life. When life becomes so bombarding with energy against you, you feel exhausted, you feel unfulfilled. So the hermit energy is to become a recluse or go inwards to seek answers. And I feel like you're taking a temporary time out in order to see what is right for you. Now, just to let you know, I'm using the Ethereal Visions Tarot right now, and I'm only using the uprights in this deck to get a little bit more detail for you. Yeah, there we go, 4 of Cups. You're feeling fed up, okay? Everything that's going on right now in this union is emotionally draining, and it's just not fulfilling. In fact, there's an energy of apathy, like, well, what is the point? It just ends up in the same sort of pattern, the same routine. So I feel like right now you may be even asking questions of, really, universe, this is my twin flame? You sent this to me? There's something to be learnt here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, it is definitely faded. Ha! And you also got the Well, okay? So very important energy here. The Well is, I feel like it is the lesson. It is the opportunity to nurture yourself, to focus on your own needs, to mature and sort of transform into what you always were meant to be, my beautiful Gemini, okay? The Well also brings a wish, but it is a bit more of a recognition of how to nurture yourself and how to sort of create your own world based on love, and to explore what freely comes in and out of your life, because if we try and force things, it never really works. But if we just let it be in the flow, which the Well is all about, being in the flow, then in divine order things will occur. Also, the Well is about how you view things. It's about the wish. Okay, I feel like you've wished so many times for this to move forward, and you felt like it never quite hit the mark. So with that Well, I feel like there is an energy here of you wondering if it's the end. Things have become so stagnant. Should you move on? I feel like you're also looking at, because they're showing me a cup right now, and I know there's a cup right there. When we feel so unfulfilled and that nothing is happening, all of a sudden Spirit sends you a surprise, and there's a surprise cup there, an offer of love. And you've got a romantic offer coming on in here as well. And we got the Wheel of Fortune stepping in. Destiny steps in, and you got the Wheel of Fortune here too in your unified energy. So I do feel like this is a turning point in your relationship with this person in a positive way. It's not quite there yet. There's still a little bit of a blockage, but I feel like there's a little bit more of a positive shift in your union. They're showing me a cup again, so I haven't quite explained it. They're giving me the cup because they're wanting me to explain that we all have a cup of love that we offer another person, if you imagine it like this. And what we put in that cup is what exactly we give to the other person. So if we put in their trust issues, self-loathing, codependency, all in that cup, we give it to another person and they drink from that cup. We are projecting our energy onto the relationship with giving that cup. So twin flames, they have had a difficult journey, often a similar journey in life. So there's trauma. There could be a trauma bond. There could be ancestral wounding. There can be also feelings of codependency, negativity, insecurity, all of those things. And they've got it in that cup, and they give that cup to you. So the exchange of cups, you're giving everything that you feel for yourself in that cup to another person. Twin flames are meant to separate so that they become aware of what's in their own cup and how to love themselves fully and fill that cup of self-respect, love, self-care, all of those things in that cup. Self-care is not just about having a bath, meditating, sort of ruminating on things. It's about a routine that we keep with us throughout life. So of course, meditating and having a bath and all of those things are important, but it's also about the way we talk to ourselves, shifting negative self-talk. Of course, they don't want to be with me. Why would they want to be with me? I haven't got this, that, and the other. Or look at that person, they're more attractive than me. Blah, 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 blah. We tell ourselves this false narrative inside. It is an ego. It's part of our ego talking in order to cut ourselves down. But if a stranger came up to you, my beautiful Gemini, and said, you know what, you're not good enough for this, you're not good enough for that. Oh, why would you expect that to happen to you when you are like this? You would be like, excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that? So Spirit asks you, why should you talk to yourself like that in moments? If you drop something on the floor, you're like, oh, I'm so stupid. you're absorbing the energy that you're telling yourself, okay? So they just want you to become aware of how you treat your wonderful self, because that's how you allow people to treat you. I know it's very complex, and I don't know why they've given it to me like that, because I'm actually scrying at the same time as doing your reading, but this is what they want someone out there to be aware of, okay? We've also got that Wheel of Fortune. So just when you're feeling completely fed up in this situation, but you're focusing on yourself, you're healing, Spirit brings you another offer. They bring you another perspective. They bring you a surprise. A surprise romantic offer is coming on in here for you. And I do feel like, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune there and it showed up in your energetic exchange between you and your twin, it means there is a turnabout in your relationship. There is an opportunity, should you not wish to continue your twin flame journey, there is an opportunity for new love. But if you choose to remain on your twin flame journey, then you won't even notice the new love option. That's what they're giving me. But the Wheel of Fortune indicates you cannot fight destiny, and you know that this is part of your destiny, okay? So let us see what's happening with your twin. Now, first of all, if anyone walks away from you, ghosts you, abandons, avoids their connection, let them. Because no matter how much you try and grab onto that, no matter how much you try and chase that, you're never going to be able to influence another person to stay. And you should never even, your value is not sort of, how can I put that? Is not summed up in the way that another person treats you, okay? So I feel like as soon as your twin sort of walks away from the union, let them go, okay? Because you cannot fight that. They are doing what's part of the twin flame journey. Now that doesn't help you at all. It is a painful process. But, I feel like the elder, because they're giving this, I've got a very mature energy spirit coming through. It's not one of my guides, so I feel like it is someone out there who will connect to this. But they're giving me this sentence of, let them miss you, honey. Let them miss you, okay? It's not a game, of course, but they're just, this is the voice that's coming through. I'd love if you could give me your name. That would be amazing. The name that is coming up for me right now is scrying in the water. So the voice is no longer talking. The scrying in the water, the name that's come up is Maggie. So either it's someone called Maggie that you know in spirit, or your name is Maggie, or it connects in some way. Maybe it's a nickname. So please take it as it resonates. That is not going to resonate for everyone, but I feel like the message really does resonate for everyone, okay? Anyway, we have here, it can be difficult to hear, but if someone is ghosting you and doesn't want to be with you, they're reflecting a lack of their own self-worth, okay? But also, it is a reminder of your self-worth if you decide to chase them, okay? Because you have to recognize that it will come in divine order. You will meet halfway, okay? So this person is avoidant. They're the runner, but yeah, they are emotionally avoidant. Also, as you can see, I mean, I know they're trying to enact a ghosting situation there with that sheet, but I feel like this person doesn't want you to truly see them because they reject themselves. They reject themselves in some way. Now, just to let you know, when I use these two decks, I'm going to use both reversals and uprights because I like to get a little bit more depth to the reading. So let me see why this person ghosts. What's going on behind the ghosting? What is the reason? What are they avoiding? What do they do not want you to see? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's two energies coming out from this. One is they feel like they don't have enough to offer. They feel like they're not ready to settle down. There are two energies that I'm picking up here. This person is not ready to have responsibility. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be someone who's very resourceful, quite responsible, someone who is domesticated, someone who wants to look after the home place. This person is not, or was avoiding that, okay? Also, this person, I feel, financially, they may feel like they're not where they want to be right now, so they don't really want to connect to a relationship. We've also got the Seven of Wands. This person is protecting themselves. They've got a barrier. They've been protecting themselves against settling down for a long time. Also, the Seven of Wands can be, I hope I said the Seven of Wands and not the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Wands, which is a protecting energy. Also, I feel like this person still, though, wants to fight for this union. They persevere with this image of feeling like they're not enough, but I feel like this person is still in. This person still is going strong with the relationship. They can see they're not this person is not uncertain. They can see, but they see that you are their twin, but this person is, they feel like it's not the right time. I mean, this person, I feel like this person, yeah, five, they fight it. The Five of Wands there is, this person is all about the drama. There's quite a challenge here, but I feel like this person is either focusing on being bigger and better in their career, because fire is about wands, which is about inspiration, ambition, goals. So I feel like this person is working towards something. But I feel like this person is always working towards something, okay? Yeah, the Tower. This person is having a major awakening. What they could not see before, I feel like... I'm going to clarify this one more, and then Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So we are getting the same energy. So the Ace of Cups says this person is coming in with an offer, okay? So this romantic offer is this person. Your twin is going to reach out. Okay, but, and there is a big but here, which is this person's still not opening up. They're still in their mind. They're still letting their fear run the show, as it were. Okay, now they are having an awakening because we did get a Tower energy. The Tower basically means plot twist or surprise. It means upheaval. So the Tower energy, it takes something away in order to replace it with something better. So where you may feel stagnant in this twin flame energy, where nothing is happening, you know, the Tower represents prison. You know, big old tower, prison there. The two figures, they've been in that tower for a long time. They didn't go nowhere, okay? And fate intervenes. The lightning bolt is an act of nature. It intervenes into something that both of you already know. It hits the crown chakra. The crown chakra is about deep knowing, okay? And those two figures have to take a leap of faith into the unknown. They just have to go for it. Because if they stay where they are, they're going to stay there forever. And it's more, it's actually more unsettling to stay where they are, or more uncomfortable to stay where they are at this present moment, because the building's actually on fire. So it's almost like the universe sends an opportunity for things to get really shaken up in this twin flame union, so that there is change, so that you no longer sit on the fence and have a stalemate energy. Now, straight after that, we got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who, avoids opening up or talking. This person, they were not thinking about the future. This person tends to not think before they act, okay? They're quite impulsive in their energy. Also, I feel like this person keeps themselves to themselves. They don't actually give information. They're quite secretive. Sometimes you may feel like this person has avoided telling you either how they truly feel, or has been a bit loose with the truth. You may not trust this person, okay, is what I get. I'm going to pull a card separately on this energy, because the King of Swords either says this person is not telling you something, or finds it difficult to open up. So that's changing. But because we have the Eight of Swords there, which is fear, it is self-imposed fear. They're trying to release themselves from denial. They cannot fight fate. No matter how much you have accepted the fate, you've got the Wheel of Fortune there, you know. But this person has tried to fight fate, and the Tower, fate has come to bite them on you know what, and say, no, you know, now you can see. So I feel like this person knows that you are the person for them, their twin flame. They're coming on in to offer a cup of love, as it were. I feel like this person, the way that they're going to message is almost like a truce. Because they're showing me like a little white flag. I mean, they may even send you a picture of a little white flag. They're just showing me this connection, this person sending in a truce. So either you and this person argued. I'm just going to pull another card on that with a different deck, just to clarify this King of Swords. Can you please clarify the King of Swords for me? I mean, this person, they may also be a Gemini. So, we got King and Queen of Swords. Okay, this person may have very strong air in their chart, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, but also I feel like they've got strong placements in those if they're not sun, moon, or rising. It's almost like stalemate. They know that you're the person. This is an energetic match. But right now, if you've taken the focus off them or the connection and you've decided to focus on yourself, this person is shocked that you've stopped talking to them, or maybe they think that you've got a secret. You're cold to this person. You're trying to be cold and logical to this person because this person's been unkind. This person has not taken the courage to really sort of enact behavior within the relationship in a mature way. So I feel like there is an element here of this person wondering what's going on here. This person does not feel on solid ground without you, is what they're giving me. This person may have strong Libra in their chart more than anything, is what they're giving me. But this person is coming on into offer. I mean, you could have got any card in the deck, but Spirit gives you the exact card. So they're giving, this person knows that they've met their match when they met you. And not just because you're twin flame, but energetically, you see through them. You know, you hold your own in the relationship, but I feel like they've met their match, and they've really got to step up and make a decision. They know that. We've got Sailor's Knot. So this person finds it very difficult to open up, and there is a blockage in this connection. Entanglement, energetic cords, ties, and bonds. So because we've got the Hierophant here, either this person was in a high commitment relationship before they met you, or has taken a karmic and is in a high commitment relationship, because the Hierophant can talk about marriage. Okay, so there may be some sort of entanglement there. That's not going to be for everybody. Okay, they're giving me a small percentage of people feeling that. I'm going to pull some cards on this just to clarify before I go to the details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me the entanglement? Ace of Wands, rejection. Okay, in the reverse, brutal rejection. Oh my gosh, Wheel of Fortune. They're turning that around. Yeah, Three of Cups. So they're showing me for the people who've got an entanglement, and that you know this already, my beautiful Gemini. If you know that your person is single and doesn't have anyone else, then this part of the message is not for you, okay? Because I pick up on lots of energies that shift throughout the reading. Now, they're giving me a name. So I'm just going to give you the name that they're giving me. I'm not sure how it resonates with your reading. The name is Bartlett. Bartlett. So either your person's name is Bartlett, or your name is Bartlett, or your surnames are, or it's a nickname, or it could be a place. It could be a name of a bridge that's nearby. It could be the name of a company you work for. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, Bartletts, okay? But we've got a Three of Cups here. So they are indicating that it was fate that there was a separation period, and if your person was with a karmic or committed to a relationship elsewhere after the separation period, then this person was to receive maturity and learn through the relationship, through the karmic. So I feel like this person got a bit of a rude awakening elsewhere. They were meant to be taught a lesson, we all get taught lessons. So the Three of Cups here is celebration, though. Okay, so they're indicating the end of something. So it's the end of something, I feel like this person is reaching out to friends as well, talking, but for a circle of support. But I feel there is a fate here where this person is in a solitary energy. Something is ending here. And I feel like this person is, I feel like they're celebrating some sort of turnaround, or their luck is changing. This person's been visited by karma, but they can see their destiny. And they can also see how they rejected their destiny. So when you cannot fight things anymore, you surrender. And that's what this person, I feel, is turning around to do. We do have that Hierophant card. For those of you who have got a person who is not with another person, who's in a single energy, we've got the Hierophant, which basically means to learn. So this person is learning a lesson about their entanglement, about their ties, how they got in their own way, how they let fear rule their decisions. Also with the Hierophant, this person is really thinking about commitment, okay, and how they prevented commitment. So let's see a little bit more detail with regards to what's going on with them. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got Ace of Swords and got King of Pentacles. This person's coming on in strong to talk, okay? So we've got Ace of Swords, very delicate situation. I do feel like this person is going to either send you a message with a little white flag, as in a surrender energy, or there's going to be a mention to it in the message, or I feel like it's to make peace in some way. The message is going to be about making peace, okay, or something like that. The Ace of Swords is communication. It's a breakthrough. It is destiny and fate and the law of karma bringing this person to a very powerful realization in order to transform the relationship. So swords tend to be about communication or meeting of minds. So I feel like this person, they're not conflicted. This person is sort of going to challenge themselves and reach out. I feel like this person, it's going to be a quick sort of burst of messages that's going to come your way. And we got the King of Pentacles here. So that indicates that this person is in a bit more solid energy, wanting to offer a little bit more commitment. I mean, the King of Pentacles, it's a slow moving energy, but it is a committed, loyal, grounded, dependable offer. It is something that you can trust. So I do feel with this energy, the King of Pentacles, that this person is maturing. And the communication that you get from this person will allow you to see that they are maturing. But let's go to the details over here. The unified energy, we've got unawakened. You met this person when they were unawakened. They could not see. And it says, your twin is not ready to accept this connection and is rejecting love because of the parameters of the conventional world. That's what you've been dealing with. That's why this person has been ghosting, okay? So I do feel, though, that this person is having a lesson being taught to them at this time. So whilst this person, you will get a romantic offer from this person, know that they are still processing things. They want to, their intention is to offer something solid, but they still have not resolved all the issues within them. So I would say just be cautious of your energy when they reach out, my beautiful Gemini, because this person is still on their journey processing things. They haven't spiritually aligned with you in frequency just yet. We have rejection and wounds. And it says they have rejection fears or wounds that are so great they're not ready or willing or able to face them right now. That's the reason the union failed to flourish. So either some sort of traumatic situation from childhood, could be feelings of low self-worth. I'm going to pull a card on this to see if they give me a little bit more detail there about that. And we've also got availability. There will be so much support in this relationship, everything ranging from emotional support and basic needs. But as you can see, it's about unity, both parties coming together in a similar energy. And there's a rainbow there. And we have to remember how you make a rainbow. You make a rainbow with sun and rain. There has to be tears. There has to be sorrow. There has to be separation. And when you mix the two, you get something that is very unique and special. I know it's a very difficult journey to take, but it can be very rewarding once both parties give over to the relationship and stop fighting because of ego. Now I'm just going to pull a quick card on this rejection and wounds. Can you please show me this? You may know what this is already, my beautiful Gemini. This person may have opened up to you and tried to give you an explanation. High Priestess in the reverse. Very secretive. They've repressed this pain. Okay, you may have thought that they've got a secret that they're hiding from you, but I feel this person's very private about their pain with that High Priestess. Also, this person reject their spirituality. A lot of pain. Look at that. 3 of Swords. The High Priestess and 3 of Swords. Very private about their pain, their sorrow. Can you show me if this is from beyond childhood? Before you will... Sorry, let me get my question out properly. Can you please show me if this was from childhood? The Eight of Wands indicates that this person is taking action. They are doing something about it. So they may be actually reaching out to a counselor or something like that. Also, I feel like this person will tell you about it because the Eight of Wands means news. Can you show me if this is from childhood wounding? Can you please show me? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Ace of Wands. This tends to be about rejection for this person. This person may have experienced quite high rejection. They may have even witnessed their parents or guardians separating when they were younger, and it has made them feel like love doesn't last forever, or it made them see a connection, a bond as they may have seen a damaging one, and they may have based their conclusions in childhood and brought that sort of baggage with them into their personal relationships themselves. Continue to cycle. We've got the Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse again. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but we got a Queen and King of Swords there, and we got a Queen and King of Pentacles. This person knows that you are the person, but I mean, they're showing up as King of Pentacles there. They feel you've walked away energetically. Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. This is all about rejection for this person. So especially in childhood, if we feel like we've been rejected, we fear that as we get older. I mean, we all fear it. We're all human. If you think about these grown-ass bodies that we're in, we're paying bills, we're navigating a pandemic, we're trying to, deal with all the pressure of the time period we're living in, we're trying to do our best to live. We are still that little child within us, trying to understand the journey that we've had and why. Why did we experience that pain? Why are we experiencing this trouble? We're just these good little bright little sparks in the world, just trying to make our way. And unfortunately, sometimes we have a rude awakening. Some people have got wonderful journeys. They're taught other lessons. But sometimes, especially twin flames, they have quite a difficult journey to navigate. Okay, so this person, 8 of Cups, whatever rejection this person had, they walked away because it was just not emotionally fulfilling. Eight of Cups is also an abandonment card. So this person, either a figure in their world abandoned their situation or abandoned them. They could have even had a very damaging relationship before they met you. But I feel like this is more about childhood, because this seems to be from the very beginning. The High Priestess is almost like rejecting your spiritual core, not being in alignment with your spiritual self, your center, your source. So I feel like this person has learnt that love leaves. So this person finds it difficult to connect. Now, again, I'm not here to make excuses for someone. We all have moments of leaving because we feel it's too intense, okay? But I'm here to understand so that I can see a transmuted outcome. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. So again, they're feeling like they haven't got anything to offer, or they feel like they were not ready to settle down. But they're coming on in with that King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person wants to commit to you, but they feel that energetically you're stepping away, which is good because they come seeking you, okay? So we've also got letter in a bottle. Your message has been received. So I feel like this person, either they've already reached out to you or they will be reaching out to you. This person wants to send you a message that contains emotions, that contains an explanation, okay? I feel like this person wants to reconnect. And because we've got the fish energy and, both of them, I mean, letter in a bottle, this is something that they've ruminated on for quite some time. You may have felt like nothing's happening. There is stalemate. They haven't reached out. It doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you, okay? So pay attention to your dreams. You may experience a lot of dreams about them before they reach out. That's what twin flames do. They energetically connect to each other in the dreams first, and then you get a message, okay? So look out for that. Also, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which means there is a turning point in this relationship. The Wheel of Fortune at its grassroots basically means the wheel of life. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. At the moment, Spirit is intervening. You've got 2 Wheel of Fortunes here. So Spirit is intervening to bring this fated union together so that both of you can look at the good, the bad, and the ugly in the relationship and find a midway point, a destined sort of midway point where you can change the dynamics of the relationship. Now let's see a little bit more detail. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We got the Artist, which is to see. The artist is the visionary, how you see things, how you interpret things, how you create things. The people who are passionate about each other and magnetized towards each other, they will always be drawn back to each other, okay? But the artist is someone who focuses on that magnetic muse. And twin flames, they're like muses to each other, okay? And you're always drawn back. There is no distraction when it comes to twin flame. But the only thing that occurs is that we avoid because of our own feelings. So the artist reminds us that however we visualize this relationship is how we're going to have this relationship. So if you're giving up and you focus on yourself and you accept that it will happen in divine timing if it's meant to occur, then you surrender yourself to the process, which is perfect. But if you're always thinking back to the time that you argued, or the time that they ghosted, or the time that they said something hateful, then you're energetically calling that person back in the same energy, because that is your memory. The thing that you keep thinking about is the thing that you're bringing about, okay? So think of them in a more positive light, where they surrender to the union, okay? Now we do have a 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups tends to mean nostalgic energy. You're both thinking about each other. You don't want to get stuck in the past, because the past led you to this position in the first place where you're separated. So it's about thinking about the future. But the Six of Cups is about, look at those two figures there. They're twins. So it is about wanting to be with each other, in each other's arms, sort of yearning for the twin flame journey. So this person is wanting to reunite with you. This is a card of reunions and all things being well and recognizing what you offer each other. As you can see, Six of Cups is a very important card because, as you can see, they're putting flowers in the cups. Flowers represent new life, rebirth, okay? And I told you, it's about what you put in the cup. Some of those cups are empty. In the twin flame separation, both of you are meant to learn about what you put in your cup, metaphorically, of course, in order to offer to each other. And we also have an Eight of Pentacles. We've got a Seven of Swords. So Eight of Pentacles indicates working on self. Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your craft, looking after your job, doing whatever you can to focus on your own needs, work on yourself. So both of you are working on yourself. But as I said, be mindful because this person still has not overcome. The Seven of Swords is still showing up. So this person is still in runner mode. Okay, so just be aware. I can only give you what I'm getting. Both of you are turning things around, but it is going to take time. It's not going to be easy. Okay, Seven of Swords is an energy of still hiding something or still avoiding something in some way. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that to see if they can give me any further details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Yeah, I mean, you've got two sevens. When you start to see synchronicities with numbers, especially when you get an Ace of Swords and Wheel of Fortunes, that means there is dramatic change occurring within your relationship. It may not be there just yet, but it's on its way. Seven of Wands basically says there is defensive energy here. Both of you are protecting each other. This person protects themselves quite heavily. I mean, the Seven of Wands showed up for this person quite heavily, protective energy. Seven of Swords says they're still avoidant. So having the two of them together, double sevens, I feel like the Seven of Wands also means that this is a relationship that is worth fighting for, but the thing that needs to be addressed is the running away, the avoidant energy. This person is in the learning. I'm going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? King of Swords in the reverse. So again, either there's something that they're not talking about or they're not willing to open up to at this time. Gemini, this is, your card. So either you are dealing heavily with another Gemini, or this is an energy here of this person. They feel they cannot tell you something at this time. They're still in that blockage. There's a knot. So their feelings are in knots. Their throat chakra is in knots. They cannot express something at this time. So I would say they're going to reach out, as I said, with a loving message. One that is sort of trying to surrender to the union, but they're not quite there yet. So just so you're aware. I'm just going to pull a final card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? So we've got number 49, okay? And there's solid growth right there. Finances. You will reap the rewards of something you've been working towards and patiently waiting on. Your perseverance will pay off. Prosperity, windfall, abundance. So finances are the thing that are going to be focused on at this time. I'm going to go one more just to see if they've got any other advice regarding the twin flame energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Ooh. Okay, so now we have quite a lot. We got a message. Okay, so we already know that message is coming through. Conversing, communication, exchange. You may receive a text or form of online message, number 41. But it's number 41. So when you reduce it, 4 plus 1 is 5, which is obstacles, challenges. So there's still challenges there. Finances, it's number 49. When you reduce it, it's 12. 4 plus 9 is, it's 13 even. So that's about transformation. 4 and 9 is 13, transformation. We've also got 44, explore new territory, discover. Okay, so coming out of a comfort zone will be something that is relevant with communication, but it's number 44. So when you reduce it, it is 8, the number of self. So exploring yourself deeper. And we've got number 3, coffee, energized, chat, meeting, connecting, discussion, catching up. So this person will reach out. They may, they want to reunite. The Six of Cups is there. So they may offer some sort of reunion or catch up there. But remember, they still haven't resolved or fully learnt. They're not quite there yet. They're on their way, but not yet. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. We have the peace sign. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you know, they were going to give you, sorry, I closed my eyes when I picked the trinkets, which of course you cannot see that. So you do have to trust me on that, I'm afraid. But the peace sign, you know, it really connects to waving that white flag. Surrender, okay? So peace. This person is going to try and reach out for peace, and they want this on the Wheel of Fortune there for you. We've also got the dragonfly. I feel like this is a signifier, so look out for dragonflies. It may not be the season just yet, but you know, I feel like dragonfly either on a billboard or in real life, or this person's got a dragonfly tattoo, or you have, or there's a poster. There's some sort of signifier as a dragonfly. Plus, dragonflies, they partner up with their counterpart for life. They have a short lifespan, but they find their counterpart and they are with that person, or that other dragonfly rather, for life. So it is significant in your relationship. They want this on the Hierophant. So learning and peace and surrender in this union. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in the reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.